Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GLBS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. Well, quite the eventful day, a very rough day here on this one, not only from the price action point of view, but you look down there at the volume and well above average volume in the downwards direction. But from a trading standpoint, definitely an interesting setup here taking place headed into next week. So the first dynamic, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while, but I'm sure that those of you that have seen gap downs. And the thing is, after the price gaps down, then all of a sudden the price just does this the remainder of the day and drifts further and further lower. But that's not what happened here. The price at least went sideways. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price started to go sideways after, the big gap down does not mean that for sure guaranteed this is some sort of bottom. My point here is it's at least a valid and rational thought to have. So with that in mind, keep a very close eye on that 26-cent mark, because that's going to be very important because, if this is the bottom, well, then by definition, you want to see the price not go any lower and not go any lower relative to that 26-cent mark. So keep an eye on that level as the main area of support. Now, in the event, like I said, this is a bottom and this thing's going to try to get things turned around and make a worthwhile bounce. That first key level that needs to be broken is right here at 28 cents. I'm not going to count the number of times, but several times throughout the day there, and then a bunch of times right there. The price tried to get above there and couldn't quite do it. But there's going to be a lot of eyeballs that have noticed that level. And I make that comment because when there's lots of people that are watching the same level and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can certainly produce some very nice dynamic movements. So if the price can get a break up through that level, not a guarantee, but it's rational to think that that could create quite a bit of upside buying pressure, which makes for this from a trading standpoint, a very interesting chart setup moving into next week. So from a risk versus reward standpoint, I like it quite a bit, and we'll have to see how it all plays out next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.